Hey y'all, so I'm back with another comfort-friendly meal for the fall, and I'm making some oxtails. Y'all love to argue on the internet about the proper way to make some oxtails, and I'm gonna let y'all know right now, these ain't Jamaican oxtails, and these ain't even my mama oxtails. These is my oxtails, okay? So let's get into it. So I prepped and cleaned my oxtails off camera, and now I'm gonna start seasoning them. I'm using some seasoning salt, and I also have this jerk seasoning that I got from Jamaica that I really like, so I'm using some of that. Onion powder, garlic powder, smoked paprika. I also used some coarse black pepper, and then I added some Worcestershire sauce. Now I'm going to add a little minced garlic as well as some onion and bell pepper, and then I also added some fresh thyme, and then I'm going to give everything a good mix and make sure that my oxtails are coated well in all of the seasoning. Now I'm going to take a skillet and brown my oxtails on all sides, and I just leave those peppers and herbs in that same bowl, and I just leave them to the side. And then once my oxtails are nice and brown, I'm going to transfer them to another pot and fill it up with half broth and half water, and then I let them boil on medium heat for about 2 hours. And oxtails are naturally greasy, so boiling helps them become tender, but it also helps get some of that grease off of them. So about every 30 to 45 minutes, I check them and I just scoop some of that oil off the top because I don't like when my oxtail gravy gets like really greasy and oily. And also within that 2 hours, if my water gets too low, I just go ahead and add more. Now I'm going to take the bowl with the veggies and seasoning, and I'm going to add a little bit of this Better Than Bouillon beef paste, Worcestershire sauce, and some more broth. I also added in a little bit of this Lipton onion soup seasoning, definitely not the whole pack, but I added a little bit of that, and then I gave everything a good mix. And then after 2 hours of boiling, I'm going to transfer my oxtails into a baking dish. Then I'm going to pour the veggie mix over it as well as the leftover juice that we boiled it in. And I also made a little slurry just so that my gravy can thicken up a little bit. I covered it with some foil, and then I let it finish in the oven on 375 for about another hour or until they're tender. And then this is how they look once they come out of the oven. I'm just going to remove those big sticks from the thyme, and then I served them over some white rice with some fried cabbage, and they were so good, so tender, so flavorful. I eat oxtails all year round, but they're definitely in heavy rotation for the holiday season, and as you can see, my man cleaned them off the bones.